Generating dialogue scenes have always been the major challenge for content creators, and not just that, to keep them consistent across all the scenes. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how you can achieve this. So if this sounds like something you love to learn, sit around, bring your seat, bring your phone, and let's do this. The good thing is that we are going to do this together using our mobile phone. I will be showing you two platforms that are currently free and using Grok AI and Veo 3.1. So anyone that is suitable for your own choice, you go ahead and use it.
Then
so guys, let's proceed. But before we proceed, watch what we are going to create. We are going to move from generating scripts to image generation and to the video generation. All right, so I have a story idea, and this story goes this way. I'm going to open my ChatGPT. Now, this is where a lot of you are always getting it more twisted, okay? Now, if you have a story and you don't know how to start the story, please use this pattern, okay? Explain as it is, okay? Don't just try to fine-tune it. Don't try to make it look good, okay? Because raw ideas don't always look good, all right? Now, this is your idea. You're not copying any transcript from anywhere. It is your idea. So, quickly, you're going to use this sound, okay, that ChatGPT gave you. All right, go ahead and click this sound button. We record. All right, so I want to create a typical African folktale story, kind of, the movies, right? And I want this video to be about a kingdom, okay, of a prince and princess. We also have the queen, okay, but it's not going to be like a local setting. I want it to be like a modern classic setting, okay, that kind of kingdom. Everything is beautiful and perfect. The queen is so sweet and beautiful, and all of it are realistic images. All right, I want the perfect lip sync dialogue scene, right, where they are talking. Now, this is what you are going to do for me. What you simply need to do is to make sure you include the character identifier, okay, for all the scenes you are going to be generating from the story. It could be a king, okay, who wants the princess to get married to another prince in another kingdom. Remember, it's a modern classic settings, and the princess doesn't want, because she already have the love of her life, right? And also the prince of this other kingdom wants to get married to the love of his life. So it is a little bit conflict there. So because they don't want to marry each other and they're not comfortable with it, they went ahead and cut off everything and move ahead and get married to who they love, who their heart love. Okay, so now this is just the rough idea. Make it beautiful, make it nice, and give me the storyline. Don't make it, give me like 8 seconds. Yes, 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 8 seconds. Okay, give me up to 10. Okay, give me up to 20 seconds long. Make it a 20 seconds long video. Okay, now let's have it. Okay, so this part is very, very important. Why am I putting this in this video? I want to show you that you can literally use ChatGPT and run the entire script. You don't have to have the idea fully formed in your brain, right? You just have to have just a simple idea. If you can explain it better, fine. If you cannot explain, give it the way it is. And in no time, ChatGPT is going to, start analyzing your story and writing to you exactly the kind of story that you want. Now, what you need to simply do is quickly, you're going to read this story for yourself so that you understand if this story really resonates with your audience or you. Because first, if it doesn't resonate with you, right, you cannot resonate with your audience. All right, this is how you're going to go around this. Do you understand? Now, the heart that chose love, that's giving me the title and the settings, and also giving me the scene 1 and scene 2 and scene 3 up to scene 4 and scene 5 and the end. Perfect. So we've gotten our story. Now the next thing we need to do is to turn this our story, because as it is now, it cannot make any sense to your audience. So what do we need to do after generating your story using ChatGPT? So if this sits well with you, do you understand? Go ahead and ask ChatGPT to generate you the image. So the same process I'm going to do. I'm going to use that mic and say something. Now watch what I'm going to say. All right. So now that we've gotten our storyline, the next thing we are going to do is to generate our images. Make sure you use character identifier for all our scenes. Make sure you give me image prompt for scene 1 to the last scene without missing words, and let it resonate with my audience. Remember, hyper realistic images. All right, and remember the YouTube font, which is 16:9. Have it in mind and impute the environment. Let there be consistent across all the scenes. Don't forget the consistency in the characters. All right, and then make sure the dialogue is not long. It's a short dialogue that will make the AI to speak fluently. All right, so go ahead and generate me the image prompt. All right, then include the video prompt inside. Right, so you're generating image prompt and video prompt, including the dialogue. Remember our character identifier whenever you are using a particular individual or a particular character. Don't forget that, so that the AI will be able to identify who is talking to who. All right, at this point, you're already 2 steps ahead. Now, you're not just generating a script, just random script. You are being specific, you are being detailed. This is what will differentiate you from another AI content creator, right? You're not just generating video, you're generating video with intent. Okay, and this video is monetizable. All right, so look at it here. It has given us the prompt for our visuals, right? And we have given us the style locked in, and it has given us the character identifiers. Wow, this is it. Use this exactly as it is written. Now, why do we need character identifier? So that when Mr. A is talking to another person, we should be able to know who is talking to who. Not someone talking to this person and the other person is looking elsewhere. I don't know if you've seen that on TikTok, right? Okay, good. So now we don't want to have that kind of video. So that's the reason why we have character identifier. Like you can see here, everything is detailed. All right, perfect. And we have the scene 1 image and the video prompt and the dialogue, including the dialogue. So what we need to do is we are copying. Now, watch what we are going to copy quickly. We are going to copy our image prompt because we want to generate our images. You can use any platform of your choice to generate your images, okay? So for me, I'm going to go ahead and copy this image prompt. Now, remember, we need consistency across all our scenes, okay? All right, so this is style locking. It applies to all scenes. So every time you want to generate your image, including your video, make sure you locked in this specific style, okay? So if you want this exact prompt, all right, awesome. So I'm going to copy these 2 prompts, right? This is character identifier, right? Okay, yeah, I'm going to copy everything, including the character identifiers. Now, the moment to copy this character identifier, the platform will know who you are referring to. Okay, so I'm going to paste my first prompt, which is the image prompt, style locking first, and then you add your first image prompt, okay, for scene 1, and then go ahead and copy your character identifier. Please, this is very important, so that when they are describing a particular character, that particular character will look like that, and when they are also speaking, to also look like that. So go ahead and paste it here. All right, so then go ahead and copy everything that is here, then take it over to our image generator. We are going to be using Flow AI to generate our images, all our images. Do you understand? All our images, because Flow AI offers us free and unlimited image generation. So because we are using Flow, make sure your phone is always in the desktop, okay, site, by clicking that 3 dot and you switch it to desktop site. Okay, now why are we doing this? So that, because there's some platforms that don't open up very well where you are not on the desktop site. Okay, so once this opens up, you are going to be required to sign in, whether to sign in or to log in, anyone. Okay, so you use it. So perfect. Now we are here. This is the interface, and these are the things that I've generated using this platform. Okay, so you are going to go ahead and look down. You're going to see new project. Okay, click on this new project so that we can start generating our images one by one. Remember, this process is as important as your video generation. Okay, because if you miss it in this step, your entire scenes, your entire images will lack consistency and your videos will feel off completely. When you are on Flow AI, remember we have all medias, characters, and scenes. So all of those scenes, we don't want to use it. What we need is this down part, okay, where we have the plus button. That is, if you have image generated, maybe you want to use a particular sample. But for us, we want to generate from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the entire script that we copied. Remember, the entire script. Awesome. So guys, our script is here, and you come down here, let's select image here, and let's open here, and you can see the model that will be used here is Nano Banana Pro. Let's use Pro. Now everything is going to cost us 0 credits. All right, so, and it's going to give us in 2 variations for us to select. Go ahead and select your aspect ratio. So if you are using it for your TikTok, of course, you know it's 9:16. If you are using it for YouTube, 16:9. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, 9:16, or preferably any ratio of your choice. Awesome. So once that is done, we've locked in everything. Go ahead and hit send. Now, the moment to do this, the platform will start generating 2 variations, just like we requested immediately, and we wait for it. In no time, our image is ready. I'm going to show you how you can lock in these characters and retain consistency across the scene. So watch what I'm going to do now. Perfect. You can see our images are ready. This is the royal family. I love it because, you know, I actually gave an instruction to be modern and classic. Exactly. So this is the first. So you are the one to tell me which one should we proceed with. Okay, so for the purpose of this, I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to go with just one. Okay, I'm going to pick this first one because it's closer to the camera. All right, so once you pick that, go ahead and click 2K. Okay, and then let's download this. It's downloading. You can see this, right? Awesome. Now for us to maintain consistency for the next scene, that is scene 2, this is, I'm going to show you this too. You use this pattern and create the images for the entire scene, because that is the secret, using it for consistency. In order for us to achieve the consistency we are looking for, okay, we are going to copy scene 2. So what I'm going to do now, you've saved it to your phone, so it's already there. All right, let's go back to our ChatGPT. So always remember to copy your visuals, lock in for consistency, right? So generating our scene 2, you don't need this character identifier. That is optional. Do you understand? But I mean, you can still put it to avoid, AI can be very amazing sometimes. So you can put it, but it's optional, okay? So I'm going to use it. Then I'm going to select scene 2, cut. Let's head back to Flow AI and let me show you something. Awesome. So most times when you go back to Flow AI, if you're using the web, okay, you might be seeing empty space like this. Don't panic, okay? But if you're using the mobile app, because Google Flow has a mobile app, you can install it from Play Store, okay, and use it. You will always find it there. All right, so because you don't have it here, we are going to bring in our image, the image, that first scene that we generated. Click that plus sign, and you're going to see, once you see upload media, okay, that's what we are going to use. If you click these images, we might not see any image because we lost it. Every time you come out to the platform, if you come back to the platform, because you didn't save it, it's not found, right? So don't panic, because we already saved into our folder in our mobile phone. We are going to bring it up here. So click on this upload folder, right? We are going to upload that scene 1. It will take you to your gallery where you have to select your scene 1. This is our scene 1. Select it. Once you select it, it's going to be added like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do, because of consistency, for our scene 2 not to be different from our scene 1, please follow this step, and this is what you're going to follow all through, from your first scene to the last scene. If that part is clear, like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so don't miss my next upload. You're going to see add to prompt. Very important, add to prompt, because I have my scene 2 prompt, so I'm going to go ahead and add to prompt because I want to use that as a reference character for my consistency, and this has become our master prompt. Remember, our style locked in. All right, I'm going to paste the prompt that we copied for scene 2, the entire prompt. Go ahead and paste it. Beautiful. So everything is set. Go ahead and hit send. Now watch what is going to happen, because we are looking for consistency. You tell me if we've gotten the result. I love this because it's incredibly insane. So after generating all your images, the next very important step, which is most important, because your images will make people to stay and your scripts will make people to stay if they are not communicating, okay, adding value. Remember, your videos on YouTube have to add value, entertain, or teach something, okay? Without that, YouTube will see it as AI slop, and then your video might be deleted or your channel might get affected. So for us to do this, it all starts from your script, and I already showed you how to do that. And we generated our images, which we just finished using free tools. The next thing we are going to do is turn these images into moving characters, bring life to them. That's what we are going to do now. So guys, look at how real this looks. This is so beautiful and so clear. All right, so look at it. You need to read your script and understand, so you know when to use it and when not to use it. I think I love this looks so real. Look at the eyes, the tears, and this looks real too. But remember the image we used, we need to maintain the face and the consistency. Now the first image looks real, and this is it, this one here, right? It has given us what we are looking for. Remember our first image, and then look at the second scene here. So perfect. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save this particular one. Then we use this pattern and generate all your entire scene. So I'm going to be using this style to generate my entire scene. So the next thing is video generation. So stick around with me. If you want to animate these are the things you need to put into consideration so that we can have the perfect dialogue, so that Princess Zara, okay, so that Princess Zara will know who she is talking to, and also Prince Kofi will also know who he is talking to. So it will not, be left and right and center. Now this is where this character identifier comes in. All right, this character identifier is going to actually help you to do that, to solve that problem quickly. They are not going to use all the prompts. What we need is simple. Just copy this character identifier, use as written exactly. Do you understand? Copy everything, paste it here, then go back and get animation prompt for scene 1. Remember, we have our animation prompts and the dialogue. Okay, now you don't need to do anything again at this point. The only thing you need to do here is copy this dialog to the first line so that it can come out perfectly well. So go ahead, and so we've gotten everything. Now let's take everything to our video generator. Now I said I was going to show you two platforms you can use to generate your videos, right? Now the first platform I'm going to show you is in the portrait form, right? Where you have to use, if you have, head over to your YouTube channel, okay, we are going to use our YouTube AI to create this. Now the second platform I'm going to show you will be using Grok AI, okay, and it's amazing. All right, so here, and the second platform offers you unlimited video creation. So once you click on this shot, all right, once you click on this shot, watch what is going to happen. Now look up here, you're going to see this small thing that is like star. Click on it. That is the where we are going to generate this thing from. And this particular AI is absolutely free and unlimited. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Short. The next one I'm going to show you is for your YouTube long form, so stick around. So here you can see create a video, and you see photo to video. So let's click on this photo to video, right? It's either you click photo to video so that we can select the photo, or you can literally describe your idea by clicking this plus. Okay, once you click that plus, it will take you to your gallery where we have to add our image. Okay, so we are going to select our scene 1. Remember, we have our scene 1. Now this scene 1 is in landscape, right? It's in landscape. Let's see if this platform turn it into a portrait format for us. So we're going to paste everything. All right, so everything is here. Now why is it not highlighting? Because the characters are too much for the platform. Okay, so I'm going to remove a lot of things from here. So your character have to be very minimal. Okay, for the character identifier, you can easily use it this way. Let's see how it's going to turn out. So I'm going to go ahead and hit generate, and it will start generating like you are seeing right here, right? Awesome. So because it is YouTube create, it's going to give us in a portrait. Okay, let's see the results. And the beautiful part is that YouTube uses VO3. Yes, VO3 model. That's what YouTube creates.
Zara,
so the next platform will show
Prince
you
Kofi.
uses Grok AI. So stick around.
You will
with me
marry
because you will
Prince
love that
Kofi.
platform. You can see how realistic this is. Despite the fact that I gave it in a landscape format, it was able to give me in a portrait. Just think about it, generating the images in portrait is going to be so perfect and so amazing. No card required. Just get the app from Play Store and start generating for free. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. This is perfect. You see the lip sync, accurate. Now imagine I'm using portrait for this. You see how perfect this is going to turn out to, right? Now look at the portrait format. You can see how realistic this looks. Beautiful. So go ahead and use this. Once you are cool with this, this is how you're going to save the video. A lot of content creators are having challenges. Once you are done generating, you cannot save it, right? Because if you look at it, you say save to device. Okay, click on this sign. You are going to see save to device. Amazing. So click, just quickly click here, and if you are cool with it, and it will save to your device. This is how you're going to use to generate all your scenes. Okay, so without much ado, let's head over to the second platform that you'll be using Grok AI to generate these long form videos. And guys, it's insane. So first you need to open your Chrome browser. Okay, we are going to be using our Chrome browser. Now the reason is because, you know, Flow AI gives us 50 credits every single day, each time you want to generate your videos. Okay, that's what Flow AI gives us. Okay, this platform gives us 50 daily credits. And because we want to generate long form video, and we cannot just limit ourselves to just 50 credits, it will give you 4th generation. So you can literally use here to generate, right, and continue the next day. Or you know what to do, right? Use another account and keep generating. All right, then let me show you another platform you can use to generate using Grok AI. And this platform, you're going to be using VO 3.1 Lite. Okay, so for us to use Grok AI, you're going to type into your browser or AI. Okay, I mean, a lot of you might have seen this AI, and a lot of you are using it, and a lot don't know about this AI. I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, so stick around. It's very simple. Once it all loads up, that first one, once it loads up, you want to sign in. Every new platform requires sign up. Then you sign into the platform. Then we start generating. Beautiful. So you can see this platform, I still have 200 credits, but every time you log into this platform as a first time user, you'll be given 200 free credits. And every time they give you daily credit. So this is how it looks like, okay, if you're using your mobile phone. So we want to use the desktop version. Okay, so click on that 3 dots and let's extend it. Desktop site. Once you switch to desktop site, you're going to see the interface will look more appealing, so you can be able to see other options and other things to use on that platform. Beautiful. So guys, we are here, right? So you're going to see this 200 credit given to you. Now, if you like the quality on this platform, you can go ahead and choose any of the plans, okay? At least you can start with it. They're offering bonus now, okay? They're offering, yes. Now you can see $15, right? It's cool. I mean, it's quite impressive. I mean, if you're making money from your video, but if you're not making money yet, why don't you use the free versions, okay? And start generating till you start making money. And what you need to do is simple. You're going to click this plus button here, and we bring in the scene 1 image. All right, so I'm going to select my scene 1 image. I'm going to press save. So once you are there, go ahead and select your agent. Grok 1.5 is here and it's free. You're going to go ahead and paste the entire prompt that we copied. Remember, we already have our prompt, including your character identifier. Don't always forget that. Awesome. So once everything is set and we are cool, go ahead and hit this generate, and it will start to now redirect you to this interface. Okay, now this way is actually looking interesting because from here you can continue with your scene 2, scene 3, scene 4 till the last scene. So let's see the output. So we have to wait for the agent to start. Okay, allowed. You have to wait for the agent to start analyzing the entire script and the video to bring up what we are to do next. In no time, our video is live and ready. Look up here, you can see detailed, right? Click on it and you have our video pops up here. Now, if you want to modify this, you can literally modify it. But for us, we are cool with this. So why I was saying you can literally be here and generate your next scene and your next scene and all your scenes is because you can literally stand here and bring your scene 2 image, right? And keep generating. You can see that, right? Beautiful. So let's preview and see if it actually gave us, I mean, let's see the quality, right? So for us to close this so that we can see what we are doing, you can click this. Awesome. Once you click that, everything will collapse. And then you can see the entire screen.
My heart belongs elsewhere,
and mine is not hers.
Watch this.
Zara, you will marry Prince Kofi.
It is for peace. My heart belongs elsewhere,
And mine is not hers.
How you use this platform to generate and animate your videos, okay? So then when you are done with everything, assemble everything in CapCut, okay? That is your editing platform, whether it's CapCut or InShot, any platform at all, and arrange it accordingly, according to scene 1 to the last scene. Once that is done, your entire video is ready. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section of this video. Guys, until then, see you in the next one.